The snow may have stopped, but the misery continues for hundreds of thousands across the UK and Europe. Trains were disrupted and roads treacherous, with authorities advising against all forms of non-essential travel. Freezing temperatures and Arctic conditions weren't enough to keep some tourists away from iconic landmarks like London's Buckingham Palace. Many of them wondering, though, whether they'll make it home to their families for the holidays.
More than 250 offenders have been arrested after a major initiative on violent crime across Greater Manchester. CCTV pictures released by police show men kicking each other and fighting in the middle of a busy road in Wigan.
Despite being granted bail here at London's Westminster Magistrates Court today, Shri Devani will remain behind bars tonight. This after South Africa launched an appeal. Well, members of both Mr. and Mrs. Devani's immediate families were present during the preliminary hearing, which lasted just under an hour and saw Shri Devani speak only to confirm his name and also his address.
Wales has recorded its first swine flu-related death. A 55-year-old woman died at Cardiff University Hospital on Saturday after developing circulatory complications.
Two types of flu normally circulate during the winter months. An A strain and a B strain, but it's this type of influenza A that has experts worried. Its name, H1N1, otherwise known as swine flu. Is it possible that we could see a Jaws in Sharm el-Sheikh?
Well, it is possible in those waters. I'm not clear what the evidence is that we know which is the right culprit.
Following the recent spate of shark attacks, a number of tour operators like this one have been advising their clients to steer clear of certain stretches of water.
The Business Secretary Lord Mandelson is recovering in hospital after an operation on a suspected enlarged prostate gland. A spokesman described him as being in good form after the procedure. The operation took place at St Mary's Hospital in Paddington, with Lord Mandelson remaining there overnight. Is it wise to saddle our future generations with more debt here to help the banks?
It's a rhetorical question, because obviously we don't wish to do that. The question is, what are the alternatives?
Here in London's Hyde Park, 65,000 people are gathering to watch a vigil hosted by Pope Benedict. Most of the people behind me arriving are here to welcome the Pope. But on the other side of London, well, it's quite a different story. The crowds here at Hyde Park pose the biggest security challenge for London's police force, already on high alert following a series of dawn raids and arrests across the capital.
Well, what we know so far is that Amanda Knox will be back in court on Tuesday. She's already been behind bars for 2.5 years now. Since December, she's been serving time for that murder conviction you mentioned, but the Italian authorities will this week argue that she should be punished even more.
British Airways has nosedived into the red with record losses. In 1 year, BA has managed to turn a £922 million profit into a £401 million loss. That's the biggest annual deficit for the company in 20 years. She's young, beautiful and about to become a princess. As the fiancée of Prince William, many Britons see Kate Middleton as the girl who has it all. But spare a thought for her betrothed, who 2 weeks after Christmas now has to find her a birthday present. London department store Selfridges is one of William's favourite shops, so we went along with personal stylist Lizzie Edwards to investigate his options. With one of the world's most watched weddings to plan, Kate Middleton may well be in need of a bit of pampering. But then again, she's already known for being impeccably groomed. Now that she's on her way to becoming one of the most photographed people on the planet, a pair of dark glasses like these may be just the ideal present for a person keen to avoid the paparazzi. Not bad.